streets. A lot of these streets got cracks and potholes in it. Sidewalks have cracks and potholes in it. A lot of these buildings are closed down, windows boarded up. You know, you got a lot of these businesses, they're closing down, they're going overseas. You know, because this is the time when Babylon is going to fall economically and financially.
That's right.
So it says, "Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so be, she may be healed." It says, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed." Yeah, Babylon is not healed, okay? That's why America's economy is getting no better. That's why the financial system is getting no better. That's why the banks are getting no better. That's why this debt is getting worse. You know, that's why more businesses are closing down every day. Because
and it said if Babylon could have been healed, it would have already been healed already. So ain't no patching a bandit up or stitching this place up. It's over. The damage is too critical. It's too much that's going on to even go back.
Yeah, Esau thought that Donald Trump was his last hope, and even his biggest supporters are finding out that he's just another fucking puppet. Yeah, I was gonna say politician, but that's a better word. Puppet.
Well, that was the Lord that did it, because the scriptures say the Lord has stirred up a perverse spirit and what is it, Egypt or Babylon?
Egypt.
And in Egypt to call it to fall astray, roughly paraphrasing. So it was the Lord who did it.
And he's putting poor leadership into America, man. He's got a madman in there who just who's always threatening fucking wars with everybody. Like last night, he came out and he said that he was giving North Korea one last warning. You know?
oh yeah, I was watching Dabu 77 earlier. He was going into how Donald Trump was basically, he's about to just come out and start firing a whole bunch of people again, man. A whole bunch of people working for him. So it's like, you know, like your brother said, this guy's a madman, man. But hey, I'm glad the Lord put Donald Trump in there, man.
This is Ecclesiastes 10 and 18, getting back in what this brother said about how everything's going to shit, man, you know. In fact, there's a recent report that a lot of the schools in Brooklyn, elementary schools, are so bad and so broken down and worn out that there's a lot of lead coming out of the water in the drinking fountains that the little kids are fucking drinking, man.
It's crazy.
Ecclesiastes, the building decayeth. Right, and how is America slothful in its military or their infrastructure? They haven't been maintaining it. You know, they've been putting all their money in the fucking military. Man.
Yeah, and they build these buildings, and these buildings just been sitting around for hundreds of years, just corroding away. You go to these big cities like New York City, LA, you know, places where, you know, large skyscrapers at. You can't, when you build buildings like that, you can't just knock them down and build them shits up.
Maintain them.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta fucking basically keep putting band-aids on them.
Yeah, you gotta replace pipes for gas and water. You gotta fucking, you know, replace trains and maintain trains.
The structure alone, the beams and shit rusts, shit corrodes away. Ain't nothing meant to last forever.
You gotta maintain it, and America just ain't got the money to do that because they would rather spend the money in the fucking military.
Yeah, it's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Spending money and building ICBMs.
That's why it's decaying.
Slowly circling down the drain.
And through idleness of the hands, house droppeth through. And America is representative of this giant house, man. And it's dropping through.
That's right.
Everything's falling apart. You know, there's lead getting in the water in a lot of different cities. A lot of different chemicals getting in the water. You know? Bridges are falling apart. It's a beautiful thing, though, man.
This place is only going to get worse until it gets destroyed, you know, which is all Lord's will. You know, be thankful for it, because the quicker this place goes, the quicker the kingdom of heaven comes. What's up, man?
Right.
And the reason why I'm sticking to you brothers, man, is because I'm the Lord. So it's good to see Israelite brothers out here demonstrating.
Well, you ain't no more. You're an Israelite. Ain't no such thing as no more. Well, have a nice. I know. Well, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day.
I'm not going to try to argue because it ain't.
I'm not arguing. We teaching.
Well, do you know that the word Moor is just another word for the color black?
No, it didn't.
Do you know that the word Moor is just another word for the color black,
Please
right?
don't put me on that.
No, I'm not.
on the camera. The word more mean black.
Where are you standing right now? Where are you standing
In
right
Babylon. I'm in Babylon. I'm in Babylon.
That's your consensus.
Yeah.
Let me demonstrate.
No, we don't need you to teach us.
I'm not
Let
trying
him
to
have
teach
a nice day,
anything,
bro.
brother.
Just
Just
read
conversation.
that.
Okay, so my point is,
You don't care about your point. You don't want to get on camera. You don't need to make no point. Go ahead. Have a nice day, brother. Have a nice day. You more, we Israelites. Okay, have a nice day.
I'm more than you.
Okay, have a nice day. Go teach down there. Go
Okay,
teach
right?
some
I'm
more.
not trying to teach. I'm just trying to.
Okay, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Thank you.
A whole bunch of scriptures just came to mind.
Yeah, like you were saying, you know, that if it's our Lord's will, this place is gone, and the quicker this place goes, the faster the kingdom of heaven occurs. This is Isaiah chapter 51, verse 22. Thus saith thy Lord, the Lord, and thy God that pleadeth the cause of his people. Behold, I have taken out of thine hand the cup of trembling, even the dregs of the cup of my fury. Thou shalt no more drink it again. All right, yeah, because you know, once we finish the dregs of this cup, you know, this cup of trembling, we not gonna ever have to, we not gonna have to ever taste it or see it again, because we served our bid.
That's part of the dregs, man. You know, our people not knowing who the fuck they are.
Destroyed for lack of knowledge.
He's a Moor, man. You know, it would have been different if he would have came up and said, "I believe I'm a Moor," which you brothers teach. You know,
Well, he probably.
just wanted to come up and say his little shit and walk down the street and feel like he fucking smart. Fuck him. Let him walk up the street. I ain't about to talk to this old ass nigga.
Yeah.
He not about to
Let
let him walk up the street.
What?
Get your ass up the street.
let him pitch camp. Let him pitch camp up down the
Right,
street.
bitch can't. And you, I'm a Moor. Y'all Israelites, I'm a Moor. Like, get the fuck out of here, man.
Well, he probably didn't know that the Moors come from
He don't
the
know
Israelites.
shit. Just like you
You know?
said, the brother said the word Moor is just another word for black. Like he was going to give us this dignified answer to take 15. Nobody want to hear that.
Right, right, right.
About
Kind
Big words
to
and
the
shit.
Spanish word moreno.
This book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 1. It said, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin."
Yeah, to call yourself a Moor is a covering, but not the covering of the Most High. Because the covering of the Most High is that you're an Israelite, man.
That's right.
You know, but that, you know, that's he's just, you know, another dead bone walking amidst the valleys, waiting to be destroyed, man.
That's right.
You know, the Lord, you know, the Lord put a gross darkness over our people. When you read the book of Romans 11 and 7, it tells you that, you know, basically, you know, the Lord has put our people in a deep slumber. You know, eyes that they cannot see and ears that they cannot hear. You know, see, one thing about, you know, niggas like that is that they just want to hear what they want to hear and see what they want to see. You know, you don't want to hear that he's an Israelite.
Yeah, niggas.
Yeah, and that's what I told him. I said, "Hey, you ain't no more. You an Israelite.
Right.
Fuck out of here, nigga." Word.
Hey, that's kind of a good thing that he came up, man, because then the topic just switched.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but let him be gone.
Right.
Teach him. Let him be gone.
Jeremiah 17 and 4. And thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee. All right, and how did they discontinue? They became other things, man. They became Muslims. You know, heck, we got a
conscience.
Yeah, we got a Muslim temple down the street from us, man.
Right down the street.
Yeah, there's one right down the street from us, man.
You know, oh yeah, that's another thing.
It's
All
mostly
them
Jakes.
Arabs came together and they about to build how much was it? I know it was in the millions. They about to build They about to build over $1 million, a multi-million-dollar Temple Rapid Street, right in the middle of the hood.
Yeah, and it's mostly Jakes that go to there, man. You know?
You go see niggas and they little Muslim guys.